The Niners are losing Mike LaFleur. He is the new offensive coordinator for the Jets. He was the Niners passing game coordinator. This is interesting because who's going to replace him? Saleh brought him with him because he's very close friends with the LaFleurs. Matt LaFleur is the head coach of the Packers. Mike LaFleur is now Saleh's right-hand man in New York. I believe Saleh was LaFleur's best man at his wedding or vice versa. So they go back. This was probably always going to be the pairing. I can't tell you much about Mike LaFleur other than he's not the guy. Everyone says Mike McDaniel's the real superstar. We'll find out. McDaniel's the run game coordinator. We'll get to him in a minute. But who's going to replace Mike LaFleur on the 49ers? That's the question. They could get Rich Scangarello. He was their quarterback coach in 2017 and 2018. Then he got promoted, got hired as the offensive coordinator for the Broncos under Vic Fangio and failed. Got fired after 1 year. Went to Philly as a consultant. They let him go after 1 year. He's available. If they want a guy who's been with the team, they could get him, but maybe they could get someone better. They could promote from within like they did on defense. They could make Wes Welker the new passing game coordinator, but how much experience does Wes Welker have doing those things, game planning, all that stuff? So don't know who the new passing game coordinator is going to be. They'll have to figure that out. If they even have a new passing game coordinator, they could give everything to Mike McDaniel, the new who's still around. I'm going to get to him in a minute. So there's a void on the Niners. They have to find someone who is a passing game specialist. I don't know if that's Wes Welker. In fact, I don't really think it is Wes Welker. We'll have to see. Jermaine Pickett, I'll get to your question in a second. So Mike LaFleur's gone. The Niners have lost their defensive coordinator and their passing game coordinator. This team could really take a step back. They have new coaches, new players. It's kind of a rebuild, reload offseason for the team. So that's what you got to know about Mike LaFleur. He's 34 years old. It is good news that the Niners didn't lose Mike McDaniel, I believe. If they had to choose, I think they'd rather lose LaFleur because the Niners are a run-first team anyway. And I think from the Jets' perspective, maybe LaFleur is a little bit better for them because they need someone who can groom the passing game, the quarterback, Sam Darnold, who has struggled over there. So good for the Jets, good for the Niners.